Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm driving, so I'm not going to be looking directly at the camera. But I just wanted to talk about Steph Curry. And I saw this article on ESPN by one of the columnists that was saying that that one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like Steph Curry is because he's light-skinned. Now, here's the thing. I think that there might be some truth to it with some people. I don't know. But I think what it is, in my opinion, is that he doesn't appear to have had a tough life. And again, that's, people should knock him for that, but I think that a lot of people can't relate to him, because think about it. Before he was born, by the time he was born, he was already a millionaire in the sense that his daddy was an NBA player. So he didn't have those disadvantages that a lot of other people have. If you look at LeBron James, he was raised in a single-family home. You look at a lot of these other guys, they all had some sort of struggle. And you look at Steph Curry, and it seems like everything has been easy for him. And right or wrong, sometimes when it doesn't seem like he had to struggle to get to the same place that other people have had to work triple time for, it rubs some people the wrong way. And I don't care. I don't think that has anything to do with his pigmentation. I think that's just a matter of life. And me personally, I think he's a very good player. I think he's a great player. I do think that the whole unanimous MVP thing was that rubbed me the wrong way, in the sense that when you say unanimous, that means that nobody was even in the conversation for the MVP. You had Russell Westbrook had a great season, LeBron obviously another stellar season, Kevin Durant, great season. There's a lot of players that had very solid seasons, and I guess to say that nobody else was even worth mentioning, I think rubbed people the wrong way. And that's not even to say that he didn't deserve the MVP, because even after all the other great seasons that everybody else had, he was the best player in the best team. So more likely he deserved the MVP. But to say that no other player was even in, I'm on a red light, that's why I'm stopping right now, that's why I'm looking at the camera. But to say that no other player was even worth talking about, I think that's ridiculous. That's crazy to me. We have a lot of, the NBA had a lot of great players this season, and there were a lot of stellar performances. So that, I'm pretty sure, rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. If you put things in perspective, Michael Jordan, when the Bulls went 72-10 or whatever they went, he won the MVP that year, but he was not a unanimous MVP. He was not a unanimous MVP. You had a lot of, great players that season that had very good seasons. But he was not a unanimous MVP. And yet, you have Steph Curry, and they're saying that he, was the only player worth mentioning for MVP. I don't know about that. So, that's my take on it. I don't think it has anything to do with pigmentation. Just to summarize it, I don't think that it has anything to do with his pigmentation. I think it has more to do with the fact that a lot of cats can't really relate to Curry, because because it seems like Curry hasn't had to struggle to get to where he's at in the same fashion that other people, and again, that's not to say that he doesn't deserve to be where he's at. He's obviously a talented player, one of the best shooters that I've seen in a long time, so he belongs in the NBA, no doubt. So, but again, when things come easy, or when things appear to come easy to people, it can rub others the wrong way. So that's just my take on it. Anyways, I'm gonna just keep driving, and y'all have a blessed day. Take it easy.